Good morning. Now, I'm Shugrett Dawson. I'm a litigant against the City of Tampa, two of your former officers and some other public individuals. And I have a couple of cases, but one particularly pending in the Middle District of Florida, where the City of Tampa is named as a defendant, and the case number is 22 CV 129. It'll be Doss versus Holder et al. And I guess the city might need money for other reasons, so they get it from people asking for public records requests. So anyway, back in 2017, one of your police officers, who happened to be the mayor's head of security, allegedly received a phone call from a local judge requesting that he investigate me. And that investigation wasn't an honest attempt to find any facts sufficient to charge me with felony perjury. It was essentially a legal lynching. And by the way, if you don't know, in the state of Florida, a perjury conviction can get you 5 years in prison, so I wouldn't even be here today. I self-represented, and the case ended when the judge was sent in from another circuit by the Florida Supreme Court. And he dismissed the case after about an hour of time. But it took me disqualifying several judges in 7 months of being prosecuted and bouncing from courtroom to courtroom and from judge to judge. And throughout this criminal proceeding, I requested documents from the city that I was entitled to as a part of Brady. So recently I put in a request for that same information, and I get this invoice for $10,614.50. And you all, the city, is claiming that somebody needs to put 461 and a half hours toward finding what you should have had when you were prosecuting me. So I don't think anybody in here believes that it should take any one person or any combination of people essentially 12 hours a week time, of working time, to give me the information. In fact, you're going to give it to me because I'm entitled to it under Florida law. And you can just go to check out Chapter 119 of the Florida Statutes, or Sunshine Act. Plus, our governor's already put it on the record that Florida is a law and order state, and I appreciate him doing that. And no one gets to disregard the laws that our legislature has put in place. So I'm here hoping that I can convince you all to get whoever is responsible to get me the information I requested, and I shouldn't have to do some sort of GoFundMe to have the city do what it's supposed to be doing. So I appreciate your time, and hopefully you take me seriously with what I'm asking for. You all take care.
Thank you, sir. Councilman Good.
Mr. Massey, are you familiar with what this gentleman's talking about, sir? $10,000 is a lot of money for public record.
Yes, sir.
I'm not familiar with the exact item, but under state law and we under our public record, we have a public records office, and we do charge for staff time if it for extraordinary requests that require additional staff time or special type of services in trying to retrieve all the records. So that is standard operating procedure, and we are allowed to do that under state law. There's cases where that's been challenged before for other municipalities, and the courts have upheld that our ability to charge for those sorts of services. So.
If I may.
I can't let you speak right now, sir. Mr. Massey, I understand all those rules. My concern is if there is a public record and police arrested people or did anything to this gentleman from 2017, in my mind, there should be already records held already, and not.
Exactly.
All I can do, I'm not familiar with this in particular.